Well, greetings and salutations, one and all, to the first ever Super Review Show's mixed bag coming to you live once again from the 2025 Bill and Jay Caves. I am joined by my esteemed panelists, and best friend of the whole wide world, Bill Murphy. What's going on, bud?
What's going on, folks? Hey, bro.
What's up?
It is our first show of 2025.
Yes, and we're live on Thursday night instead of Wednesday night. Why? Because New Year's Day was this Wednesday.
And some of us were recovering from our New Year's Day hangovers.
Oh, yes, we were, my friend. Yes, we were. There we go. That's better.
And Justin, hopefully he'll be joining us soon. He had to do something.
Yes.
But
he's letting us know in a little bit when he's going to come on. But yeah.
First of all, I want to say to all our viewers, to all our listeners, Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year. Welcome to 2025.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Don't get nervous. This is just this week. We're doing it on Thursday. Next week, we'll be going back to Wednesday.
Now, you can't see it right now if you're watching us live, but the calendar says Wednesday. It says Wednesday next week. We're going to do live Wednesday.
We'll be back on Wednesdays next week. So,
yes.
We weren't here last week because last week was Christmas.
Yes, which is crazy. Christmas and New Year's Day were like the Wednesdays right in a row. It's nuts. So,
yeah. And first of all, we all hope whatever you celebrate, we hope you had a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, a Happy Kwanzaa.
Yes, hopefully you had the best holiday you could ever have.
Yeah. And you know what? And thankfully, I don't have to wear that damn Santa hat again until December.
No, thank God. December 25, you can wear it. Don't worry.
We're going to do our holiday extravaganza in December. I got to do it again.
Absolutely, bud.
But anyways.
Oh, God. Bill is wearing his Irish hat because as of tonight, January 2nd, Notre Dame has beat Georgia, correct?
Notre Dame has beat Georgia. This is why we did the show a little later, because he said, what time do you want to do it tonight? I said 7:30, but hopefully the Notre Dame game will be over by then. But I'm like, let's do 8 o'clock just to be safe. I'm like, good idea.
Great idea. Love to see it.
Bring on Penn State, baby. Bring it on.
Bill is ready. Here we go. 7
more days, baby. Here we go. Round two.
Bill is hyped for his American football here in the U.S. For those of our international listeners, good for you. Anyways, I digress. Let's get down to business here. Bill, what is our topic for our first show of 2025?
Well, we are going to be talking about a pretty straightforward topic. Movies we're looking forward to this year.
Woo! It's going to be a good year. I guarantee it.
It's going to be a good... Last year, you know what? Here are my thoughts. I wish Justin was here because I think he would. I think he could either agree or disagree. I don't think this past year movies was that impressive.
There was a lot of good ones, but they weren't as impressive as the lineup we have this year, truthfully.
Because I think it had a lot to do, though, with the writer's strike.
Yes, absolutely, and that's why some films got delayed and stuff.
With the SGA and the WGA, the SAG and the WGA.
Yes,
their strike that they went on in 2023. So last year that delayed a lot of production from last year.
Yep, we covered that pretty extensively. If you want to know more about what happened during that time, there's our podcast episodes out there for 2023. But now it's 2025, and here we go. So, Bill, but our topic is just a generic laid back. What movies are we looking forward to in 2025? Bill, you want me to start us off tonight?
Yeah, start us off.
Well, we didn't. For those of you who follow us on our YouTube channel, we do the show live on YouTube, by the way. But for those of you who don't know and did not hear our reactions to this, but Superman, the 2025 rebooted DCU film, is coming out later this year. I wanted to shed some light. We're not going in like chronological year order, but I just want to shed some light on this bad boy right here. You know, not for nothing, but this one is, here we go. Sorry about that. There we go. Yeah, this movie is it. The teaser trailer came out not too long ago. And I didn't do it. We don't do trailer reactions. We let other YouTubers and other content creators do that on YouTube. I personally don't do trailer reactions to that. But this looks, James Gunn is taking DC to a new level. I would actually make the argument that Superman, that DC might actually overtake the MCU at some point in the next couple of years, depending on this film. Based on that 1 to 2 minute teaser trailer that we got released for Superman 2025, there is so much going on with Lex Luthor, with Clark Kent, and there's so many Easter eggs in this trailer. I wish Justin was on here now to talk about this with us. So, but bottom line, I am stoked about this Superman movie. I'm very, very, very excited to see this Superman film. Bill, you saw the teaser trailer, right, bud?
Yeah, I did.
Did you like it, or were things that concerned you? What do you got?
No, I liked it. When I saw it, I got super excited. I'm like, let's do it.
That's right. Yep.
Let's freaking do it.
Yeah, and it looks fantastic. Like the opening shot of Superman, like in the middle of the snow, and Krypto's got to come take him back.
I think people are excited about Krypto.
Yeah, to see him on screen for the first time, and I think James Gunn. Let's not forget, guys. James Gunn is the director of the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy, and Slither. The guy is also one of the biggest effing nerds on the planet, and the fact that he's directing this Superman movie makes it that much better to talk about and discuss this movie. Like the dude is on. Look at his track record with Marvel. Now he's creating his own DC universe. There's so much potential here. It's insane. You know what I mean? Like, and the guy directed. Listen, James Gunn is writing and directing this. He took, and let's not forget, guys, it's literally about, was it, I want to say 11, maybe 12 years ago. There I was. No, it was actually 2013. I remember sitting on my couch at 11:35 at night watching Jimmy Kimmel Live saying, I'm curious to see what Marvel's going to do with this Guardians of the Galaxy movie coming out. Because, it's a brand new property. It's not Captain America. It's not Iron Man. It's not Hulk. It's not Thor. It's not Hawkeye. Black Widow. It's not the Avengers. It's a brand new group movie called Guardians of the Galaxy. And James Gunn is directing. I was very curious. And look what happened. He directed 3 of those movies for Marvel. And he killed it. He killed he made a perfect trilogy.
He took a little known property
and made it beloved.
Oh, he made it huge.
Enormous. Like when that movie first came out, I remember like people were freaking out about Iron Groot or Bradley Cooper's Rocket Raccoon. It was just insane. And I think if any one director or person is going to revitalize DC after the aftermath, let's put it as it is, of the DCEU that was with Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, and all that, I think this guy, James Gunn, is going to make Superman the start of what a new era of comic book movies for the general audiences to know and below. I really do believe that this movie is going to do a very, very well job, because that teaser trailer lit up the internet, Bill. I don't know do you remember the reactions to it online and stuff like that?
I didn't really read the comments, but I think people are super psyched for it.
I watched a couple of I'm not going to hide who they are, but John Campia, I love you. Hopefully I can be on your show one day. Shameless plug for myself there. But John Campia, Tristan Harloff of the Movie Talk Schmoes No Era people on YouTube, they actually did reactions and reviews of this trailer, and they were so effing hyped about this movie now. It's insane. This Superman movie looks unbelievably awesome. Why? Because James Gunn put out a kick-ass teaser trailer. Not just a trailer, guys, a teaser trailer. Let's be real. A teaser trailer. And he did fantastic with it. Now, I'm a little sick. Forgive me. I'm really excited about this, and it's going to relaunch a DC cinematic universe with new Batman, a whole new, like, they already cast Jason Momoa as Lobo. He's not playing Aquaman anymore. He's going to play Lobo. There is going to be tons of DC projects in the works already now under the DC umbrella, and they're all going to have a connected story. Thank you, James Gunn, because it's Superman 2025. I'm very, very, very excited to see this movie. Really am, Bill. I mean, we knew that they were going to reboot the DC cinematic universe at some point. Did we know that they were going to reboot it as soon as this year with James Gunn helming it and having a story thread throughout it? No. But I got to say, though, I loved what I saw. every ounce in this trailer. I love it. And so that's we were going off a tangent, but this is my first one of the year for 2025. It has to be Superman.
Well, Justin's going to be here soon, so I'm sure we'll be talking about it again.
I'm sure. And I will bring him in a little bit because we're just letting you guys know we do our show live Wednesday nights, EST on YouTube. But we do talk about this. We do talk about Justin's our comic book expert. He's going to come on a little bit to discuss this with us in a little while. But I'm sure we'll go back to it in a little bit. But he should be on soon. Bill, was there any other movies coming out this year? I kind of I stole the thunder there for Superman. What do you got for? Do you have any other movies that are coming out this year that you want to talk about?
Well, the new Captain America is coming out.
Yes, and that looks actually very, very, very good. I like how they're showing, mind you. Let's be real for a second, guys. Harrison Ford is playing, I think, the president or something. I forget who's
someone important.
Yeah, he's playing someone. I think it's like one of the U.S. general, or he's playing President Ross. It's not it's the MCU, so he's President Thunderbolt Ross became president now. I think that's what they're doing, and I got to say, Anthony Mackie as Captain America looks great. I know a lot of people are upset, it's not Steve Rogers, whatever, but no, it looks great. And the fact that we have Harrison Ford, veteran actor Harrison Ford as Red Hulk, broski, this looks incredible,
dude.
Like honestly, and go ahead, and then I got a question for you. What do you got?
No, I am really looking forward to this. It's going to see Sam as the new Captain America. I really did like Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Look who just showed up
here.
Yes, thank you for joining.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. So we'll go back to Superman in a second, but what do you got we're talking about Captain America Brave New World. Bill's just sharing his thoughts. What do you got?
Red Hulk, that looks amazing.
I never thought we'd ever see that, to be honest with you.
What was that?
I never thought we'd ever see that.
I feel like in one way, it's like, okay, they're going back to the things that they're familiar with, but they're bringing back, they're bringing the new Captain America. Because Justin, since you're our comic book expert, was Sam the new Captain America in the comics?
Yes, he was.
Yes, eventually. He became Captain America around 2014, 2015.
Yeah. He was still Falcon, but he was also Captain America at the same time.
Yeah, he very much had the same costume as he had in Falcon and the Winter Soldier at the end. But originally, after Civil War, when they killed Steve Rogers, it was Bucky that took up the mantle.
Correct. Oh yeah, I actually have that Avengers comic book somewhere in my house.
Yeah, because didn't they give Bucky the shield at the end of Captain America: Winter Soldier? I mean, of Endgame.
Yeah.
Or did he give it to Sam?
He gives it to Sam. Here's my thing with Captain America: Brave New World. It went under so many reshoots.
Oh, geez. That's never a good sign, but
so many test screenings and so many scoopers saying, "Oh, we should be worried." Blah 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 blah. Now that could all be bullshit. This could be amazing. I don't know. What I do know is this movie looks like they wanted to make a Hulk movie, but they couldn't make a Hulk movie without talking to Universal first, so they decided to use Captain America instead.
I'm glad you brought that up. I feel like they wanted to use the Hulk for a while now. And also, let's not forget, guys, I said this from the top, but when we first talked about Captain America Brave New World, Harrison Ford is playing Ross now?
Yes.
Yes. And he is now President Ross in the MCU. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So now Thunderbolt Ross is President Ross, and now he's also what? Now he's the Hulk, Red Hulk, right?
Well, thanks to, I guess, the leader.
Oh, well, that's which, by the way, in the Incredible Hulk movie, they never killed him. They never killed him. Let's be real. He just became the leader at the very end of the very first Incredible Hulk movie. Remember that? Yeah. So let's not forget, guys. The Edward Norton. I feel like this is a terrible thing, but it's a good time to mention this. The Edward Norton Hulk is the Mark Ruffalo Hulk, and that's in the same MCU continuity. They just switched actors. That's all they did.
Yeah.
The people still don't realize that. It's a shame. But anyways,
It's just I feel so much like they wanted to make a Hulk movie, but they couldn't, so they used Captain America with Hulk villains. The only real Captain America villain in this is Sidewinder.
he's in this.
Yes, Sidewinder is being played by Giancarlo Esposito,
Okay.
which apparently that is the correct pronunciation of his name. Because everyone calls him Giancarlo Esposito.
Okay.
So this could be great. I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see.
Okay. All right. Bill, do you have any other thoughts for Captain America: Brave New World?
I'm just wonder what other stuff they're gonna bring into what else are they gonna bring into this? You know,
Right. Can I take a shot in the dark theme guess here for a second? I think it's gonna feel
Go
like
ahead.
I feel like it's gonna feel like Captain America: Winter Soldier again.
Which
like
is great. I love
In
that
what
movie.
way?
It's one of the best. But
In what way?
Like thematic wise, like story wise, and the Russo brothers are not directing this, right?
correct. This is being directed by a guy named Julius Ona,
Okay, all right.
who's probably best known for directing the Cloverfield Paradox.
Oh, so that is, and plus you can tell by the trailer, so it's kind of a darker one, a darker theme too with that. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
Needless to say. Anything else for Brave New World, guys?
I think I'm good, unless they bring back Tom Holland. I wonder if he's going to be Spider-Man in this, or
A report came out that he might be retiring from acting. I don't know if I believe that.
oh
but
no, seriously?
Yeah, it came out
He's
today.
gonna be in the new
He's gonna be in Spider-Man
Odyssey
4
movie.
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand that.
Well, maybe he's hanging up the web shooters.
Or maybe he's just taking a break.
Spider-Man 4? I don't know. Debating it. No, needless to say. But yeah, Brave New World. We're all excited for it. Let's get to it. All right, I got I just wanted to say I'm not going to name names, but thank you to all of our. I've said this before. I'll say it again. You can watch our show live on YouTube anytime you want. We do it live Wednesday nights, but tonight's Thursday. Thank you to what is it? I'm not going to name names specifically, but BM in the chat. You know who you are. There's a horror movie that comes out later this month. Are you guys excited? He brought this up, but Wolfman. Are we excited for this at all? I know Justin's not a horror guy. This looks terrifying. That's all I'm saying.
It does.
I'm just saying.
And you're correct in that I am not a huge horror fan.
Yeah, I've been in the theaters recently and I've seen trailers for this. It looks terrifying. Sorry, I'm a little sick.
It looks like Universal and Blumhouse are continuing their partnership in creating their new Monsterverse. They started with The Invisible Man, and now they have Wolfman.
Yeah. Which, for those of you who don't know, it's about a family that gets caught in a car accident, and then the guy gets infected with something. This dad, and then he becomes the Wolfman, and the mother of and the daughter have to fight against and kill him. It's your basic horror story. It's a whole thing, but it looks terrifying. I don't respectfully anyone out there who's a horror fan. I do not want to see this because it looks freaky. That goes for Nosferatu that just came out on Christmas too. I would love to see it, but not in theaters. I just can't. I just can't see stuff like that in theaters.
No, you know what, dude? I'm the exact same way. I do not want to see horror movies in theaters.
No, I'd rather just like go home and just watch them at home with the lights on. I mean, it sounds really easy, but
buddy, I'm the same way.
I mean, like when I get to show Justin and Bill Evil Dead for the first time, the original one, you both are in for a treat. It's actually kind of funny at some points, which is weird, but it's a gore fest. So
I mean, I've seen Evil Dead too.
What's that, Bill? I'm sorry.
Am I gonna want to hit you with something?
No, it's okay. So we're getting off topic just for a split second, but Evil Dead 1 is how to explain this. Evil Dead 1 was rated NC-17. It was actually Sam Raimi's first movie too. It's a very solid movie. I actually consider it a pop culture cult classic. It has its fan base. But if you've seen Evil Dead 2, that's not Evil Dead 1 is terrifying. Like just a gore fest terrifying. When we get close to Halloween, I'll have you guys over and watch it one night. And don't worry, we'll watch it with the lights on, okay?
All right, sounds like a plan.
It's like the one horror franchise I can tolerate, like, because I'm not a horror guy, really, but Evil Dead just worked for me for whatever reason, because they went a comedic pass with it with Army of Darkness. But anyways, we're getting off topic. That's besides the point. But yeah, Wolfman looks very scary. I think the Universal films are in for a treat with the new horror cinematic universe that they're working on still, if I'm not mistaken, right? It's gonna be a universe or no?
I don't know if it's gonna be a universe.
Because
they look pretty self-contained. I'll say that.
Okay, because it was looking because they had like the whole.
I know what they had in mind, but
they had like the mummy. Like
we all know how that turned out.
Yeah. Wah. So
although I hear a new version of the mummy is now in the works.
Oh, okay. Without Tom Cruise?
Yes, without Tom Cruise.
Oh, that's a bummer. I like Tom Cruise. No, but anyways, Wolfman. Thank you to who you are in the chat board. I know who. I'm not gonna say names because I know him personally, but all right. So Captain America: Brave New World. We talked about Superman.
You know what? Justin,
love that trailer.
Yes.
Why don't we let Justin talk about Superman?
Yes, go ahead. And I'm sure Justin's was. I think you said you were crying when you saw it.
Okay. Yes, I got emotional when I first saw this trailer because it's Superman. Like everything about that trailer just screamed literally Superman.
Yes.
We got the first look of Crypto in a live action motion picture. Like we're actually getting that in a Superman movie. We got Guy Gardner, we got Hawkgirl. Nicholas Hoult looks great as Lex. Rachel Brosnahan looks great as Lois. You got a great scene with Clark and Pa Kent. It's just everything about this makes me giddy. It's just, and filling it with John Williams's Superman theme. I mean, I'm sorry, that was just unfair.
The most iconic Superman score, mind you. Now, nothing against Hans Zimmer, but still, I mean, you gotta admit that was
just unfair because at that point you just have me hook, line, and sinker.
I mean, isn't Superman like the movie one of your favorite comic movies?
Yeah. No shame.
Why would you be shame?
No shame.
I have no shame.
I said, why would you be ashamed?
It's not a cheesy movie though. Exactly. It's a brilliant, beautiful movie. The first one is the first Superman movie from '78.
Yes.
Which actually, what's funny, it turned 40 in 2018. So in like a couple years, it's gonna be turned 50. Jesus, that's nuts.
4 years.
Who's playing Superman?
Who's playing Clark in this one?
His name is oh Jesus Christ.
David Cornswet.
Yes, thank you. David Cornsweet.
Yeah, there's their outfit right there. On because we do the show live if you want to look, but so if you haven't seen the teaser yet, then do yourself a favor and just watch the teaser repeatedly for about 5 or 6 hours straight. It's really great. It looks so good. And Crypto,
Isn't
right
he
there.
the best boy?
He's a
Isn't he
good
the best
boy.
boy?
Who's
Who's
a good boy?
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You're a good boy. Sorry, we're talking about dogs now.
Does Crypto want a belly rub?
This Crypto want a belly rub. You're funny. Any other Superman? We did about Captain America, Superman. What else comes out? We did Wolfman. That comes out this month, actually, January 17th. What else is coming out this year? I took notes.
Fantastic Four.
Do you want to talk
When
about that
does
one?
that come out?
That comes out in June. Is that right?
I'll
Wait,
tell you in a
that-
sec.
I have right here because July 25th.
July.
We're gonna
Fantastic Four. First Steps.
in IMAX, mind you. I'm gonna be right up front with both of you guys. This might be the surprise hit of 2025.
I really hope so. Fantastic Four has been done dirty way too many times.
Yes,
We need a good one.
this movie has just reached like new, like these. For those of you who are comic book purists and know the story, good for you.
Justin.
Yes, and me too. But this is Marvel's very outside of Captain America. This is Marvel's like very first set of characters. It wasn't Spider-Man. It wasn't the Hulk. It wasn't Iron Man. It was the Fantastic Four in 1961, before they even had costumes.
This was the start of the Marvel Age of superheroes.
In the 1960s, especially.
There was the time of Captain America and the Invaders and all that in the 40s, but
Yeah.
that was the pre-Marvel Age.
Yes, absolutely. And I know about that age very well. So
But yeah, this is from what I've been hearing about this movie, it takes place in
in the 60s now?
a futuristic 60s. Like, think Jetsons 60s.
That fits. That makes sense.
Retro futuristic,
Yes.
I think is the best term for it.
And who's directing again? I forget the director's name.
Matt Shackman.
He was supposed to direct Star Trek 4, but now he stepped to direct Fantastic Four. Anyways, funny.
He went from star to fantastic, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Which is ironic because it was originally supposed to be directed by John Watts, who stepped down to direct a Star Wars movie, which ended up getting scrapped.
Unfortunately, that's okay. Are we now excitement level? Ecstatic through the roof. Don't care about it. What do we got?
Oh,
Okay.
ecstatic.
Ecstatic. Okay, good. I think Bill, what do you
I'm
got?
curious.
Okay.
I'm actually excited to see it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pleasantly curious is the best way to describe my mood.
Okay. I like that. I have a theory.
A film theory.
I'm looking at my calendar. When should we expect the first trailer? I'm thinking. I really think they're going to drop.
I'm thinking Super Bowl.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm thinking they're going to show it during the Super Bowl.
When is it again? It's on Super Bowl. What day of the year is it? It's on a Sunday, but what day of the week?
This
On the
On a
second.
Sunday, you just said it.
I'm sorry. I meant today.
February 9th.
Okay, that answers my question. I'm sorry. I meant to say
Doing.
I was expecting when they drop it on February 4th.
4th.
Why don't they drop it on February 4th, guys? I don't know.
Why on February 4th?
Because if you look at the screen, it says Happy 4-4 Day. That's April 4th, but they could still do it then.
I think no. They usually show like the big trailers
at the Super Bowl.
because a majority of Americans are going to be watching.
Yeah, like they vast, like it's the most watched event on the planet, in the country at least. So yeah, which is crazy. No, but I think okay. Justin's ecstatic.
And he left.
He'll be back in a second.
He always comes back.
Yeah, Justin will be back in a minute, guys. Yeah. So Bill's optimistic. You said right.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. We got
We had a really good cast. Pascal.
we got Joseph Quinn from Stranger Things as the Human Torch.
Yeah, that great casting, by the way.
Ebon Moss Baccarat is Ben Grimm.
Yeah, and it's going to be a CG thing or it's going to be a practical thing. Do we know
I
offhand?
have no idea.
I think that when that trailer drops, it's going to be really interesting to see that specifically, because the first two Fantastic. Well, if we're going to count Roger Corman, I was going to say the first. No, Justin, correct me if I'm wrong. The first Fantastic Four attempt was 1994 or 5.
Yes,
right?
the Roger Corman unreleased version.
Okay, that was a practical thing. The two Fox movies, not including the reboot, was a
practical.
The reboot that was disastrous in 2015.
Very much CGI. Very much CGI.
Yeah, that shows you how much we remember that one. But no. Needless to say, though, I think how to explain this. I think we were just talking about if the thing's going to be a practical thing or it's going to be a CG thing, or it could be both.
They might do like a mixture of both, because I think there was like some models and people in like thing makeup on set, but I think that might be more of a lighting thing.
Okay.
Like they're trying to get the lighting texture right.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, I think, can I just say this on behalf of Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios?
You may.
Who has successfully adapted many comic book frames into actual shots on movies.
And this is the one that he's most excited for.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say that I think this is the one he has had to put the most thought into. And when Disney bought Fox, I think he's like, all right, we can incorporate this in now accordingly. Now, before Disney bought Fox, I think going back to 20. This is back when the Fantastic Four reboot was coming out. This is like almost 10 years ago now. It's hard to believe that movie's almost 10 years old. But what I was going to say was there was a theory going on. What if they had Fantastic Four in Phase 4 of the MCU? That never happened, of course, because we're already in like
that would have been fun.
That would have been a lot of fun, though. I think because at the time Disney had the rights to the video game.
Although we did have Reed Richards.
We
for like
sure
10
did.
minutes.
Yeah, we did.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. And John Krasinski did a great job as him in Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Needless to say. I don't want to spend too much more time on this, but I think I didn't share my excitement level. I'm ecstatic. I'm on the same level, if not a little bit higher than Justin. I want to see
really
because two reasons. It's Marvel's first family back on the big screen, and hopefully, fingers crossed, done the right way.
Hopefully.
I'm just gonna
fanatic, okay?
I'm gonna challenge you by saying this. Ben Grimm is my favorite Marvel character.
That's a bold statement, my friend. Okay.
Very bold statement.
Dr. Doom is one of my favorite villains.
Well, at least we're gonna see him back on the big screen too.
RDJ.
Back as Dr. Doom. In Avengers Doomsday.
I'll say this about the 2005 Fantastic Four movies, and I don't have a lot of nice things to say about it, but I will say this. They didn't do the thing dirty, and I am thankful for it.
Yeah.
They did a great job with that, but they definitely did Doom dirty. They've always done Doom dirty.
No, Doom's going to be like Dr. Doom. Well,
Dr. Doom.
I just want to say that my now, while Ben Grimm is your favorite Marvel character, just want to say this in general. I'm sick. My favorite Marvel character is Daredevil. Okay, but that's completely off topic. But yes, no, but I want to see these characters done right. I want to see them done well. And I think that I have faith in Kevin Feige because I feel like this is a passion project for him personally. And I think he wants to put a perfect attention into it. Like Sam Raimi directed Multiverse of Madness. How do you feel about that movie? How you feel about that movie? But the fact that we had John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic in that movie, spoilers, it's been out for 2 years, 3 years now. Still, it was great. So whatever. But I'm ecstatic. I'm through the roof about this too. Now, Ben Grimm is not my favorite Marvel character, but I appreciate what you just said there. So that's good to say. Anyways, I digress. We got to move on. Fantastic Four. We're all excited about the new Fantastic Four reboot. I think this is going to be a very good. And let's face it. I don't know how many actors wanted to. How many films do you think? Let's say it's a big hit. We're going to say what 3 or 4 Fantastic Four films.
Yeah, like I don't see Pedro Pascal signing on for like a ton of these.
No, probably like 3 or 4, maybe. Not 4. No, but I think this will do well. I have faith in this movie because Kevin Feige he's probably a Fantastic Four fan. He's probably a Fantastic fanatic, needless to say. So, but I digress. All right. I'm ecstatic. Justin's ecstatic, and Bill is like, all right, I'm cautiously optimistic, right? Right, Bill?
Bill, your mic's off.
Oh, whoops. Hold on 1 sec. There we go.
My level went up. I'm excited.
All right, good. Glad to hear it.
Okay, now
all right.
Me next.
Yes, Bill. What other movies are you excited about for?
Whilst we're on the topic of Marvel, Thunderbolt.
I was just about to say that's another comic.
Great minds think alike, JT. Great minds think alike.
Yes. How are we feeling about this? Bill, you go first.
Well, I feel like right now, Marvel. Okay. Let's just be honest with all the good folks out there, shall we?
Yes.
Marvel, aside from Deadpool and Wolverine, they've been kind of slumping lately.
I agree.
Hit or miss.
Yeah, they've been kind of slumping, but now you got Fantastic Four, which could be good. You got Captain America. I wonder what Thunderbolt is going to be like, because now I feel like they're building a new thing here. The couple things, you had the Avengers, you had other things.
I'm hearing that the Thunderbolts are being set up to become like the new government-sanctioned Avengers or something like that.
Really?
Like the new Avengers or the Mighty Avengers.
I'm curious to see what that's going to be like, Are they going to be the new Avengers? Are we going to have them like with the Fantastic Four?
I don't think they're going to be the new Fantastic Four.
No, I mean, could we be seeing a movie with them soon? With Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four together?
I think that's going to be Avengers Doomsday.
I think everyone's going to be Avengers Doomsday.
And if not, then definitely Secret Wars.
Oh, there might be like 80 characters in Secret Wars.
So anyway, I want, they're building up side characters. I wonder how this is going to go.
I wonder too.
And with Thunderbolts, we got who do we got as a cast?
David Harbour as Red Guardian. You have Sebastian Stan returning as Bucky Barnes, Winter Soldier. You have Florence Pugh returning as Yelena Belova. You have Wyatt Russell returning as John Walker, aka U.S. Agent.
U.S. Agent. Wow.
Yep. You have Ghost returning, and you have Taskmaster returning.
Oh wow, that looks good. It's a pretty good set of characters too, if I'm being honest.
Also, Bob Reynolds.
Oh my god.
JT, you know who Bob Reynolds is.
It's been a long day, my friend. You might want to remind me who that is. There's so many characters.
The Sentry.
Oh,
The
wait.
Sentry.
Yeah, Bill. That's a powerful character.
Oh boy.
That is a powerful character.
Imagine
He's a god
Superman
in the MCU.
in the MCU with a split personality where he is both pure good and pure evil.
Yeah, picture that for a sec, bud.
So he's pure good and pure. How can you be both of those at the same time?
Split personality.
Oh, so he's both good and evil.
Yes.
Yeah. The Sentry is his good persona. The Void is his evil persona.
This should be very, very interesting. When does it come out? Let's see.
May.
So it's before. So it's after Brave New World and before Fantastic Four.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Very, 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 very interesting. I'm morbidly curious about this because I mean, on one standpoint, like, all right, well, listen, we're gonna have a great time, whatever, in the movie theater. It's got the Marvel name attached to it, which is at this point in the game is an established name in the households of many Americans and many people across the world who love these mediums and love these characters. But I've said it before, I'll say it again. In Feige we trust.
Feige we trust.
The dude knows what he's doing. Still, they've had a couple of missteps, sure, in like 2022.
Mostly multiverse related.
Yeah, but also the multiverse is going to end soon too. So this is just, I think this is going to be like this is going to be the Guardians of the Galaxy of the Captain America type of. I feel like if you take Guardians, I said that the wrong way. I feel like Thunderbolts is going to be like take Guardians of the Galaxy, right? Like a band of misfit characters, but with Captain America like elements, like guns or shields and things like that, and make them into that. That actually sounds pretty badass. Not gonna lie. So, needless to say, I'm excited for this one too. Should be good. Should be good. All right, what else we got for 2025? Let me see what else.
We got Mickey 17 coming out in February or March.
What is it called?
March 7th. What?
March 7th, Mickey
that?
17.
Oh,
it's the next Bong Joon-ho movie.
I saw a trailer for this one. I saw Craven.
It's
the guy who brought us Parasite,
Snowpiercer.
This looks very interesting.
It does, and it's got a stat cast. It's got Robert Pattinson as the lead character.
It's got Batman.
And it's got the Hulk.
Wow, Batman and Hulk put together. How about that? I'm just kidding. Seriously, what do you got?
It's about a guy who signs up to die and be cloned back to life over and over again. And one day he goes to bed to find himself in his own bed. And I guess uncovers this conspiracy. The trailer looks insane.
Oh yeah.
Robert Pattinson's one of those actors that just goes for it. I know we were all making fun of him during his Twilight days, but he really is a committed thespian.
I think after Batman, we're like, okay, Mr. Pattinson, you are officially forgiven for Twilight.
I forgave him before Batman, but Batman made him a pop culture icon to more than teenage girls.
Boom. Sorry, teenage girls who watch our podcast
or listen to us.
We apologize. If you would like to send a angry email, or
send it all to Bill.
Oh, Bill's moving. So send it to Justin. And this is where you pass the buck to JT.
Send it all to JT.
He passed the buck to me. I passed it to him. He passed it to JT. That's how things work here.
Oh, dear God. All right.
Or if you want to call a complaint, call 1-800.
Got Bill.
See, here at the Super Review Show, shit rolls uphill.
Literally.
Yes, it does.
Maybe not literally, but.
But
So
yeah,
anyway.
this movie looks crazy.
Congratulations, Robert Pattinson. You're forgiven.
No more Twilight Boy for him.
You're officially forgiven.
Yes, sir. I have one. Whose turn is it?
I think it's yours, right? Or is
Yeah.
it me? It's either you or... No, it's yours.
All right. Well, basically, if I'm being honest, guys, how can we forget about Tom Cruise? The last Mission Impossible film with him in the lead role of Ethan Hunt. The Mission Impossible.
Your mission.
The Final Reckoning. If you want to know what I thought about, was it Dead Reckoning? They call it just Dead Reckoning now. It's not part 1 anymore. If you don't know what I'm talking about with Dead Reckoning, for the first one out of these two here, that movie, Bill and I saw it together.
Yes,
We did an out-of-theater reaction to it on our channel. Go check it out. But I'm just going to paraphrase what I was saying that, oh my God, that movie was like so good. I am a big Tom Cruise fan. I'm an enormous fan of the spy franchise known as Mission Impossible. And the very fact that this franchise is coming to an ending, well, at least with him, I guess. I don't know how you could say that, but man, oh man, am I effing hyped about the Final Reckoning.
Effing hyped.
I'm censoring myself, damn it. But yes, Bill, I'm effing hyped about this movie. Do you guys, I don't know. How do we feel about this, Justin? How do you feel about this one?
So, I saw the last one. It was good.
You didn't love it as much as I did. That's saying something. But also, it's one of my favorite franchises going. But I see your point. Go on.
It underperformed.
I wouldn't call it a bomb though. It didn't bomb, but
I didn't say bomb. I said underperformed.
Okay.
It did not meet expectations.
I think because it was a part 1, they put part 1 in the title. You know what I mean? That's just that's Paramount's fault, but that's the point.
So the damage might already be done though. And the fact that the second movie, the price of this movie, the amount of money they spent on this movie is astronomical just because shit kept going wrong.
On set of the... Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, for those of you who don't watch us live, the budget for Mission Impossible 8 is $400 million.
This movie needs to break $1 billion to break even.
Is that including the marketing costs or no? Probably.
That's not including marketing yet.
Oh dear God. Let's be real. I mean, it's the send off for Ethan Hunt. I think that they can do it.
You think they can do it?
I think that if the right push is there, let's be real. The franchise has gone up in quality for most of us since what? Like Fallout? No. What was it? What was before Rogue Nation? Ghost Protocol in 2011. That was great. But like ever since like 3, it just went up in quality. In my eyes, went up in quality and got better and better and better as time goes on. But this one, like, I have hope for it. I think it's going to do well. I really do. Because it's like the last one with Tom Cruise. The dude is what, 60-something years old, and he looks like he's 22.
All right, I just looked it up. In order to
Oh.
break even, this movie
Yeah.
needs to make at least $800 million.
Okay, that I think is doable. Because one of the, I forget which Mission Impossible movie made $1 billion. Also, well, to be fair, Top Gun 2 made $1 billion. Top Gun Maverick made $1 billion.
Top Gun Maverick is Tom Cruise's only $1 billion movie to date.
Yes. Well, I think, what was that, 2022? And then Mission Impossible was 2023. So I think this one has potential to break not $1 billion, but I think it will do well. I think it's gonna. The fans are still there. It's a very widely acclaimed series,
Let's see here.
critically acclaimed too.
Fallout.
I think it's gonna do well. I think so. You can check. You could fact check me really quick. Justin's gonna check us really quick.
Fallout made just shy of $800 million globally.
Globally, okay, that's. And that was the one before Dead Reckoning. So I think the one.
Yes, that was its highest grossing movie.
Okay, so I think with the I believe this is me personally. I don't think it's gonna break $1 billion. I think it might cross the 913 million. I'm just kidding. I think it's gonna break at least 8. It's the last one that we know that they're gonna be doing with Tom Cruise. There has to be some merit to that.
If you're gonna go out with a bang.
Literally go out with a bang. And if Tom Cruise is going to do one last one of these, he's like put it this way. If they postpone this movie to 2026, it would have been 30 years of Mission Impossible. Process that.
Would have been.
It would have been since, let's not forget, guys, the Mission Impossible franchise has been going since 1996. When we did our movies through the decades, we discussed this. So that's nuts. But needless to say, I think Tom Cruise and Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning will do well at the box office. I don't know how well, but I think it'll do well. That's my gut telling me that, and I've gone my gut a lot lately. So I think. Thank you, Bernadette Shards. I don't think they can do it. Oh, well, to each his own. Fair enough. Wah, bummer.
Hey, Justin.
I think it's gonna do well.
Speaking of that going out with a bang, did somebody say bang?
No.
I can't win them all. Anyway,
so we talked about Captain America, talked about Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, Mission Impossible, Superman. There's actually 2 more movies that I'm looking forward to seeing this year.
Okay, well, there's a few I'm actually looking forward to that I'd like to discuss, if that's okay with the fine gentleman here.
Yes, Bill, go ahead.
Justin, is that okay with you?
I wonder if we're gonna swipe right, but go ahead.
Okay, what was that, Justin?
I said no.
Well, 2 out of 3. At last, I should majority rules.
Yes. So, what do you got for? What was
okay? The first one, it's actually not a franchise film.
Okay.
It's actually something I'm kind of interested in. I just heard about this a few hours ago. There's actually going to be a untitled Trey Parker or Matt Stone movie. Well, it's untitled now. I don't know if it's going to be.
I heard about this.
It's going to be released on the 4th of July.
Wow.
Trey Parker and Matt Stone, the people who gave us South Park.
Mm-hmm.
Book of Mormon. Team America World Police. And this one is actually pretty interesting. It's about got the plot up here. It's about a Civil War reenactor who learns that his white girlfriend's ancestors were slave owners. Oh boy. You know what I think it's going to be? I think these are like people. Okay. As you could probably tell, this is going to be a Kendrick Lamar is going to be involved in this too.
Oh, fun.
I think. Okay, this is going to be a very sensitive topic.
You don't say.
But I
Keep it
think some of the-
PG-13 if you can.
Oh, who cares if I'm keeping this PG-13 or not?
I do. It's my show.
I'm going Trey Parker, Matt Stone here. But
Okay.
anyway,
Please be careful. We're going.
but this is when you talk about a movie of this topic, 2 out of the 4 people I could think of who could do something like this is Trey Parker and Matt Stone. Justin's kind of curious who the other 2 I'm thinking are, aren't you?
Go
Aren't
ahead.
Spike Lee. Agree or disagree, Justin?
Is the other one Quentin Tarantino?
Yes.
Good.
But I think Trey Parker and Matt Stone can bring their South Park type of humor to a topic like this. Is it going to be welcome? That remains to be seen. All right, Justin.
I mean, yeah, they are free to do it. Doesn't mean it's a good idea. I reserve judgment
Till when?
till the pig tells me what to say.
This movie you can like.
I love it, love it.
It's Matt Stone you gotta hate.
I hate it. Hate that stone. Boo, boo.
Boo, boo. But anyway.
Oh boy, go on.
Yeah, by the way, we're quoted Muppet Show things from Statler and Waldorf. Justin, when we get old and retire, that's going to be our life. We're going to sit in a theater box and just heckle people. How does that sound?
Oh dear Lord.
Do they have to be more scared of you or me? But anyway. But no, I think Trey Parker and Matt Stone are the ones who can do this because, you know, their humor on South Park. Because here's the thing. Okay. Here's the thing which you gotta know. And I've said this a bunch of times. Everyone's going to say, oh, 2 white guys, you can't do this. How much you want to bet they're going to be saying, oh, Trey Parker and Matt Stone are racist? How much you want to bet we'll be hearing that, Justin? But here's what you got to know.
Go back and God bless.
If anyone here has watched South Park, they make fun of everyone.
Yeah.
They make fun of everybody. There's no sacred cow. They make fun of white people. They make fun of black people. They make fun of Hispanic people. They make fun of Asian people. They make fun of everyone.
Democrats, Republicans,
liberals, conservatives. They make fun of everyone. And I think that's why a lot of people respect that show, South Park, because on that show, everyone is fair game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I've said this before, you watch something like Family Guy, if you know Seth MacFarlane's politics, you know it does have sort of a left-leaning bias.
Yes.
While South Park, they don't play favorites. Am I right, Justin? They don't play favorites. But I'm actually, because I think that kind of humor that they do, again, everyone's a target. Trey Parker and Matt Stone, everyone is a target. And Justin, agree or disagree, I think that type of humor could actually be helpful to this topic. I don't know what you think.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting what a movie from this duo, how that will be received in 2025.
Does it have to do with the be honest, does it have to do with the concept that a lot of people could be very sensitive?
Yes.
But my advice to people who are going to watch this movie, and listen, if you think this movie's going to offend you, then don't watch it.
Yeah.
Don't watch it.
Live
No
and
one's
let
forcing
live.
you to. What was that, Justin?
Live and let live.
But if you're going in there just pretend, just prepare yourselves that this is gonna push a
Test
few
you.
envelopes. It's gonna what?
It's gonna test you.
And like, here's the thing: have you ever watched South Park? Have you watched South Park? Again, I think you got to know Trey Parker's style. It's like when Seth MacFarlane hosted the Oscars and people were clutching their pearls. I'm like, have you ever watched Family Guy?
Yeah, that was pretty tame in comparison.
Like, have you ever watched Family Guy? Like, just, I think people got to know what they're getting themselves into.
Yeah, I mean, come on. At least you got a jaunty song out of it.
We saw your boobs. It is a catchy song. No, the one problem was the Scarlett Johansson thing, because that was without consent. So that was a bad part. But the rest of it was pretty catchy.
Yeah.
But anyway, but I would just say, just know what you're getting yourself into. If you haven't watched South Park, maybe watch some South Park before you watch this movie. And maybe try to see the Book of Mormon if tickets are at like $6 million. Yeah, but anyway. All right, so that's one of them. Do you want me to go with the other one, or should we go back to...
Take it away.
Okay.
Finish up and then we'll go to Justin.
What was that, JT?
Finish up and then we'll go to Justin.
Okay, my other one, this is actually a movie by Ryan Coogler. And one of my favorite actors, Michael B. Jordan, they're reuniting. They are reuniting, folks. Reunited, and guess what? And it feels so good. In the movie Sinners, which comes out in April, Michael B. Jordan plays someone who stumbles across something unholy in a small town in the 1930s. And I'm actually really excited to see this because Michael B. Jordan is one of my favorite actors. I think him and Ryan Coogler's direction in Black Panther, I think we're really good. This I'm actually very curious to see. Justin, JT, talk to me. Am I right? Wrong? Am I crazy?
Justin, what do you got?
It looks interesting. I don't know much about it except for what I saw in the trailer, but it does look interesting. That's all I really have to say about it.
It definitely looks very interesting. I don't know if I'd check it out, but I mean, if you guys wanted to, I mean, it does look very fascinating. I would say as a trailer. The trailer came out. I was like, oh, this actually looks. It's Michael B. Jordan. It looks got Ryan Coogler directing it. It has my attention. Do I want to see it? I have to wait and see. Maybe like a last minute decision on my part. Oh, I'm going to go see Sinners. You know, who knows? Maybe you guys can do an out of theater reaction for me.
You know, maybe we will do that. Am I right, Justin? Maybe we'll do it.
Maybe you will. So, sorry, I'm a little sick, guys. Still, forgive me.
Yeah, you only told us about 20 times.
And it's getting worse. Sorry about that. Anyways, what else we got for? Is it you have one more, right? Or no? I'm sorry.
I can't think of any more at the moment. Justin, you got any more?
I have. Two
I have one more I can think of.
Okay,
What is it?
I'll go after to finish this off.
I hope you guys are okay with an A24 movie.
Ooh, what do we got?
What do you got?
The Death of a Unicorn.
Oh.
The Death of a Unicorn?
Yes.
Okay, 2025 movie. All right. This I've never heard of this. What do you got, Bill?
It stars Jenna Ortega and Paul Rudd, who accidentally run over a unicorn. They find out that this unicorn has magical healing properties. Um, they plan to exploit it, and the unicorn's parents come for revenge.
Oh wow.
It kind of looks hilarious, kind of looks bloody as hell, and kind of looks amazing.
On a scale of 1
Really?
to 10, are you like super excited about it? What do you got?
I'm at like an 8 on this one. Like
It looks that good. Okay.
I'll say this about A24 movies: they're unique, they're imaginative, and the premises are never boring.
Didn't Why do I feel like a movie like American Hustle was one of those movies too?
I don't think American Hustle was an A24 movie, but
I wasn't sure. I feel like it was for whatever. I don't know. I might be wrong, but I digress. It's got Paul
But he
Rudd.
digresses.
It's got Paul Rudd.
yeah, it does.
When does it come out? It comes out. I'm looking right here. It comes out in no release date yet.
May? I thought
Oh,
it
it
came
does.
out in May.
Let's see. It says 2025. It doesn't say release date on here. Do you have a set date or no? I'm looking right now.
Spring 2025.
Okay, so let's just assume April or May.
Yeah.
Spring, which could launch from between March and May.
Okay.
And some of June.
Yes, in some of June.
So yes, some of June. Is that it for you guys? I got two more if you guys want to touch on. I can touch on really quick.
All right, what do you want to touch on? And I'll see if I can touch on anything else.
Okay, I have. Apparently, there's a sequel to that Prey movie coming out.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Didn't know it was coming out this year though.
It's like Predator 5 or 6. What is that? No, hold on.
Oh jeez.
There was Predator 1, Predator 2.
I heard this one makes the Predator like the main character.
Does it really?
Really?
Predator Badlands. Sorry, that's what it was called. November 7th, 2025. Comes out then.
Okay, so there's still time.
There's plenty of is it Predator 6? Am I thinking Predator 1, Predator 2, Predators, Prey, The Predator?
Yeah, Predator 6.
Wow. Who would have thought? Is Arnold back, though? That's a better question. We have to find out.
Who would have
Hopefully.
thunk that? Am I right?
Predator 6. I can't believe we're talking about Predator 6. By the way, if you've never seen the original Predator, get on it. It's a classic 80s movie. Get to the chopper.
Get on it.
Yeah. It's Prey 2, but it's really good. I think it might be a Hulu only movie, but I'm not. I think they're going to try and release in theaters first. Disney, get on it.
Get on it, Disney.
Yeah. One more I got, and then unless you guys have anything else, I think I'm good.
All right, you got one more, you said?
I have one more, and how can we not talk about this with all the success of this movie? But Wicked Part 2.
I gotta see. I didn't see the first one yet.
Okay, I saw.
have.
Justin, shed some light.
It's good. It's very well done. Catherine loved it.
Good. Yes, she would.
And she's very excited for part 2, now titled Wicked for Good. Yeah. I really don't know what else to say about it. They did a good job with the first one. Second one's gonna adapt Act 2.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of interesting that they're doing a Broadway musical in 2 parts like this. It makes sense. Like there's an easy dividing point. I just think it's interesting. Some people would kind of see this and think, oh, Well, that's an easy cash grab. But the first movie was still 2.5 hours long.
And I wonder how much the second one's gonna be.
Oh Jesus!
Wicked Part 2 for good.
Wicked for good.
Wicked for good. So yeah, I think there's a lot of good movies coming out later this year too, immediately and both over the summer. I think this might be a better summer blockbuster season than 2023 because there was a lot of movies that came out that year too. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to. I'm still sick. What do you got there?
Okay, he's going to say it 5 more times before this video ends. Justin, would you like to take the over or the under?
Me. I'll take the over.
But anyway.
Go on. What do you got?
Anyway, these are actually 2 movies that I actually, in an interesting twist of events, I can't believe they're making these. One, they're making another Jurassic World.
Of course they are, because money.
I did not like the Jurassic World movies. The first one, the first one I thought was
fine.
Okay.
I liked it a lot.
It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was meh. It was okay. But they just got progressively worse.
Now we have Scarlett Johansson in there too.
What was that?
Now we have Scarlett Johansson in there too.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a very talented actress too, but my God.
This is just going to be a shameless cash grab, isn't it?
Oh, hell yeah.
Absolutely.
These people literally have no shame, don't they?
Universal found every other reason to make more money and make more so they can make more money.
Hey, Justin, we got to have
money.
Like, that is the reason. They just want to
milk the cow.
Bring it on the Benjamins, am I right?
Yep.
And let's face it, there's going to be a flock of people that go see it. Like, oh, it reminded me of the 1994. You know what I mean? 3 years. I know. I'm just kidding around. So.
If I ever do see this in theaters, it's probably going to be because I lost a bet.
Probably.
What was that?
Probably. But go on.
And if I hear the Jurassic World theme, I'm going to cry because I'm thinking, damn it. You. In the words of Don Corleone from The Godfather, look how they massacred my boy.
Ay. Anyways. So Jurassic World, you're not excited for it. We're going.
And this, they have to make 64 of these. The new Avatar movie.
I forgot about that.
This is already.
Yeah, it's been a couple years. They're gonna put. Oh no, sorry.
When I saw Way of Water, oh my God, dude, I was bored to tears.
When you saw the second one?
Yeah, because it was New Year's Day 2023. My brother really wanted to go see it, and I'm like
why?
He just got back from his then girlfriend, now fiance, and I'm thinking. And he's like, hey, I really want to go see Avatar. Do you want to go with me? I'm like, fine, me being the good big brother that I am. I went to see it. And I just saw about a few days prior, I saw Babylon with Justin. So I'm thinking if I could sit through 3 hours of that, I could, which was good. I did like Babylon. A lot of people didn't, but I liked it. I think you liked it too, didn't you, Justin?
I did. I just thought it was long.
Like, if I could sit through that, I could sit through this.
Oh, yeah.
And everything but the last third, I just was bored to tears. Like, and it's a special type of movie, Justin, when I have to constantly check my phone for the time.
Oh, no.
And what type of movie is that, Justin, when I have to constantly check my phone?
Boring. This is so boring. This is so boring. Get to the show.
Wait, what was your verse?
Get to the show.
Someone shoot me. And listen, like, why do we have to make 64 of these?
Can I chime in for a second before we go end our stream?
All right, let's go.
I actually liked it. I know. I feel like I'm in the majority of the minority.
Hey, you are the problem, JT.
I swear.
JT's the problem. It's him.
It is.
JT's the problem. Yeah. You are the problem, JT. You've contributed to this. I hope you're happy.
I looked at it as a modern take on like a Hollywood epic, but that's me. But
we've seen this like a million times.
And we're going to see more of it.
We've seen this in Pocahontas. We've seen this in Fern Gully. Fern Gully's kind of boring. But you know what? Okay, Fern Gully's kind of but you know what Fern Gully has that this movie doesn't, Justin?
Heart.
Personality.
It has Tim Curry, Garrett.
That's funny. You're funny.
But why do they gotta make so many of these? Justin, why do they gotta make these?
Because money.
Yeah, money. Sorry, bud. The first one
James Cameron's gonna be swimming in more money, isn't he?
The second one made, I think, almost as much money as the first.
And Avatar is, again, the highest grossing movie of all time because he was a bitter asshole. Because James Cameron was a bitter asshole and couldn't stand that Kevin Feige.
He's like, Marvel can't take over my movie. Let me re-release it.
Oh, yeah, Kevin Feige? I'll just release Avatar and I'll make more money.
Oh, dear God. Alrighty.
So, anyway, yeah, those are two movies I'm not looking forward to.
Bummer.
Okay, but you know what? Let's try to end this on a positive note.
I'll go see it. I'll do an out-of-theater reaction for us, but go on.
Let's try to end this on a positive note. Anything positive to end this on? Anybody?
It's over.
Except the obvious.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're done here.
Okay, everybody got anything positive to end on?
No.
We got to end this on a negative.
Sorry, bud. We have to end the show on a negative tonight because someone had to bring up Avatar. I don't mind it. I thought it was an epic film. That's me.
Okay, you know what? I got something.
What else is coming out this year, bud? What do you got? Michael?
Yeah, the Michael Jackson biopic.
Oh, the Michael Jackson biopic. Okay, that's a positive note. You can end it on that.
This is interesting. Michael Jackson's going to be played by.
Who is it?
He's actually going to be played by his nephew, Jafar, one of Jermaine's sons.
Oh, wow. I mean, they kept it in character.
Coleman Domingo is going to be playing Michael Jackson's father, Joe.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Very.
Miles Teller is going to be playing Michael's lawyer.
Of course.
You know, I wonder if this is going to be... based on the MJ musical.
I think it is. Based on the promo art.
What was that, Justin?
If that promo art's anything to go by, yeah.
100%.
Like, the only biopic thing I saw was, what was it? The mini series from like the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm actually very curious to see what this is going to be like.
Oh, yeah. I'm curious. When is it coming?
Curious.
It comes out October 3rd.
Only 9 months to go.
And a day.
But who's counting?
We are. I'm just kidding.
Of course we are, because we have nothing better to do.
Exactly. I think we're good, right, guys?
Yeah.
I am good.
All right. Good. Well, we want to thank. Well, if that's gonna do it for us, guys. Thanks so much for watching, listening. However you enjoyed us tonight. I want to thank the two gentlemen, as always, Bill and Justin, for doing this podcast with me. Bill, you can find Bill on the Sports Something Network.
Sports Insanity Podcast on the Sports Insanity Network. Don't forget to check us out. NFL playoffs are coming. College football playoffs are in full swing.
Yeah. Go Irish.
Go Irish, baby. Take that, Georgia. Take that, SEC. Take it to the back. If this wasn't a PG show, I'd be saying more vulgar things.
Yes, Bill would be cursing up a storm of joy.
Take that, SEC. But anyway, don't forget to check us out. We got the college football playoffs to talk about.
Yep.
We got the NFL season's coming to an end. We got playoffs. Stay tuned. And also, don't forget to stay tuned here. We just finished our first show of 2025. We got a lot more fun coming this year, don't we, gents?
Yep.
We do.
And only about 95% of it is illegal. Right?
Yes.
Right, Justin?
Absolutely.
95%? Is that a good estimate?
I would say so.
All right, with that in mind, guys.
Yes, for all of us here at the Super Review Show, stay safe
Take care.
and
And be awesome.
Be awesome.
be awesome. Thanks so much for watching and listening.